Today you will be following this Creo Parametric modelling tutorial. We are going to be modelling this object here, this three-dimensional form. As you can see, it is 80 millimeters wide. It has a total height of 100 millimeters and a depth of 30 millimeters. Now, through my tutorials, we are going to model this. We are going to model this. We are going to model this, 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 and this. Now we're going to 3D model all 6 of these in Creo Parametric 3.0, and then we are going to put these into our portfolio. Okay, so we are going to get to it with the L shape. So you will find your software in the design and technology area, and you will find it under PTC. So I'm just going to show you here, and you are looking for Creo Parametric 3.0. Okay, that is the software. Please make sure it's parametric, okay, not any of the others. Okay, so when you open that, you will get a window that looks something like this. Now, if any dialog boxes come up, you will need to just press OK, OK, and then this one is a window. You'll need to close that. This just gives you information about Creo and some tutorials, but we won't be using that today, so we're going to close that. And you should end up with this window. Maximize that. And the first thing we're going to do is select our working directory. Okay, this is extremely important. So we select our working directory, and you will need to find the computer that you are working on, and you will need to go across to this window where you will need to find your H drive. Now, you shouldn't have as many drives as I can see, but that is my H drive. I'm going to open here, and that should take you to your technology folder and then to your Creo folder. And go all the way to your Creo folder until you see a folder with a dot, and then press OK. That is you telling the computer that you want to save your work there. Once you've done that, you're ready to start modeling. So we're going to do File, New, and we're going to call this, we'll call this L_shape. L_shape. We have to have an underscore because you can't have a gap in a name for Creo models. Okay, once you've done that, your environment opens up. Okay, so I'm just going to tell you a few things here. The middle mouse wheel, if you click that down and rotate it, keep it clicked down, that actually acts as a button. If you roll the wheel, you can zoom in and out. Okay, if you left click, there's the front plane. It is here. It is selected now. We've selected the front plane. If I want to select the top plane, I can click it there, left click once, and you can see it's selected here. And if I select the right plane, again, you can see it here. You can also select it here. So I can click, and you will see in the environment, the front plane is now selected. If I click the top plane is selected. Okay, it's gone green. Okay, so to get started, we're going to choose the top plane. So choose top, and then the next thing we're going to do is go to sketch. That moves your model into a 2D design sketch, okay, and now we have sketch tools along the top. We are going to use the center rectangle, click on it with left click once, go to the middle, and you'll see it will connect to that middle of the environment, and I want you to drag out a rectangle, small rectangle, So you drag and then you click, left click to complete. Be careful not to create another one. If you do, use Ctrl Z to undo. Now, we're going to use this tool here. It's called Normal, and this allows us to create dimensions. We click on that, and if you roll your mouse wheel in, we can see we have the dimensions here already. Now, if you double click, we are going to make this rectangle into a square that is 30 millimeters. And now I must go in and find the other one. Double click, 30 millimeters. Okay, so now I have a 30 millimeter square. If I double click on this magnifying glass, it will center my drawing. Now I've completed that, I'm happy. So once I've completed a sketch, I press OK. Now it looks like it's gone, but it hasn't. Now, using the wheel, I'm going to rotate a little so it's in 3D, and I'm going to press extrude. Okay, I'm going to roll out because I want the height, this is going to be the height of the L to be 100 millimeters. Okay, there it goes. I put that in the middle. You can see it's 100, so I can tick OK. So we've got our 100. Okay, the next thing now is if you hover over, you can see it highlights. I'm going to click on one of the faces. Left click once and again, and you can see this whole face has gone dark green. So now I want to sketch on that face, so I'm going to say click sketch, and again it turns into 2 dimensions. Now what I'm doing here is I'm going to draw the square on this face that becomes the bottom part of the L. Now we're going to use a tool here, it's really very important. It's called Project. So I'm going to click on Project, and I'm going to hover down here, and you can see the bottom line highlights. I'm going to select that, and what that has done is projected that line from the previous sketch because I don't need to draw it. Then I'm going to use the line chain tool. I'm going to go down to the left of it, and it snaps onto it. Click once, then I can come up. Don't worry about the height, just come up and make sure it's vertical. You will see a V that tells you it's vertical, and then just left click once. Then come across. Okay, and you will see a H for horizontal. And then go down to the bottom and click. Now, when you move your mouse away, it's still connected. So you need to press the wheel and that disconnects. Now, if you rotate that, you can see you have drawn a square or a rectangle, but it's not the correct size. So we now need to add dimensions. So to get that back into sketch view, it's this button here that will bring it back. Now we know it was 30 from one side to the other, but we need to make this measurement 30. Okay, and then press OK. I'm going to zoom out, and now I'm going to press extrude. Okay, now you can drag that out, and you can see the measurement is changing. We want to come out by 50 millimeters. So I'm typing in 50 millimeters. You can also type it in here. Okay, and when it is orange, it means you can still edit it. As soon as you're happy, you must tick OK, apply, and it will save that to it. And there we have our L. So double click. Now this would be a good opportunity to take a print screen. Okay, so I'm going to print screen there. I'm going to do duplicate. I'm going to get rid of these, and then I'm going to paste in. Ooh, there it is. Okay, let's zoom out a bit, and I'm going to crop that down to show that I've created this in Creo. Okay, so I'm going to put that there, make that a little bit smaller. Okay, so very important that we show everything we are doing. Okay, so I'm going to go back to my Creo, and there you have the L shape. Okay, so I might take a few more print screens and put that in. The next section of this video will show how with our extensions to show you what you can do with this model and other modeling features. But before you go on to the extension, you must make sure you have documented this in your portfolio.